In the last few installments, we did quite a bit of groundwork in order to get CoreData working in our app. And in this installment, we're going to actually save data to the CoreData store and then retrieve it back and display it in our UI. So first, let's go into the SpacePod app Swift file, and we're going to reference an environment object by key path of the key path is managed object context. And the value is our persistence controller shared instance container view context. And we're going to go into pod list view, and once again we'll have to add an environment variable. We need to reference that by key path. Manage object context once again, and then our private var view context. And this will allow us to add access that main queue for our CoreData store. Now that we have that, let's create a fetch request. And I'll just take this first one. It wants an entity, a sort descriptor. I don't think we'll use the predicate or the animation for now. And our entity type is pod entity. And I think the most logical thing to do for now is to sort by date, because typically users are probably going to want to see the newest thing. So we'll set ascending to false. So it's we're sorting by descending order. And then we'll put our results in this pods variable, just like we did before, but we're going to eliminate our old one. Oop, got a typo there. That's backwards. Okay, so this is looking good. I think that's the old error, but we've got some build errors here. Let's just delete all of that, because we're not going to want to modify the array like that anymore. We don't need to. It's already sorting it for us, and then since we're adding it to the store, CoreData is going to handle that for us. So let's say if await, it's very similar, but we'll just say if it's not nil, then do save it, and then we'll cache that if it fails. So try to save our view context, and that does throw. And for now, I think what we'll do is we'll just we'll throw a fatal error, and we'll print a message, and that error message will be our error that we get, so that we can do a little investigation to figure out what's going on and fix whatever the problem is. Got 2 build errors here, and totally expected this. That's fine. I think what we'll do for now, instead of injecting pods from our file, let's get rid of all that. And if we want any of that later, we can get it out of our repo. And we don't need to inject anything there. And once again, we're going to use that key path, manage object context, and our persistence controller, but we're going to access the preview, not the shared instance. Let's run the app. We've got a lot of errors here. A lot of them are just related to the version of Xcode I have installed. You can see it's working just as before. Just to show you what's going on here, let's refresh. I'll show you in this app, CoreData Lab, and we can see we have 31 results. So that's the number of days in the month as of this filming. Let's go ahead and pull the refresh and see what happens. We see we actually get some duplication. I think we'll fix this in the next video. It'd be really quick. And one more thing we could show here, just to prove that we are getting it from the CoreData store and make sure, even if we don't go and fetch data, we still have data to display. That's it for this time. Next time we'll fix this duplication issue.